My name is Mbali Dlamini, and I'm president of the African Pioneers. And today I'm here with Navigues from Cote d'Ivoire. The party that you're part of is IPF. IPF, yes. And that is the former party led by President Gbagbo, who's currently at The Hague. And the reason that we've asked to interview you today is because we know that there's been a lot of upheaval in your country. And currently we are shooting this from Accra in Ghana, where Navigues has been for the last year. And as a leader of the youth movement of President Gbagbo's party, it's quite interesting for us to spend some time with you to just see the role being played by youth leaders in other movements around the continent, and also to find out how we as the youth from the rest of the continent can be of assistance to our brothers in Cote d'Ivoire during this situation. Just to start off, please tell us the story of how you got to arrive in Ghana.
Okay, thank you, Mrs.
Miss.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak about the struggle of youth through Africa, especially Cote d'Ivoire, where I'm coming from. Yeah, you see that I'm here in Accra because I'm become, against my will, I am now in exile, political exile, as asylum seeker. Okay. It due to the situation, the war situation in Cote d'Ivoire. Everybody knows what's happened there, but we know that in the media, but we don't know what happened in the ground.
Yes.
I will talk about a little bit about that, and I think the most important thing is to see ahead, to see the future. What happened. We have to see the future. As a leader, we have to find out what we have to do to make Africa be better and better. So I'll just let me explain what happened. We went to election. As you know, since 2002, Cote d'Ivoire was divided by rebellion. People come to attack the regime of President Gbagbo, and supporting by some Western countries, especially France. They were supporting the rebellion since 2002, and they divide the country. When we went to sign Gbagbo agreement, in the agreement we wrote that we have to disarm the rebels in the north of the country. But when it came to disarm them, they refused.
Who refused?
Rebel refused, but they were supported by Western countries, so they were strong. They refused to disarm, and at the same time, they forced us to go to election, to the competition, knowing that they have already the candidate. So whatever will happen, the candidate will win. So we went to the election, but actually there will no election in the north in Cote d'Ivoire. We give the result, and the Constitutional Court said that President Gbagbo was the winner. And you notice that Western people refuse, France refused to recognize the result, to accept that President Gbagbo was the winner of that election. For that, they came with their forces settled in Cote d'Ivoire since the independence in 1960s. They are in Cote d'Ivoire. So they came with their force, and they bring some air force, aircraft, helicopter, army helicopter. They bring plenty to Cote d'Ivoire, and they start bombing the residency of President Gbagbo. We were there with him, talking about history of Africa, fighting, talking. President Gbagbo was telling us what were the fighting of Nkrumah, what were fighting of Mandela. We were discussing when they were bombing us. You cannot imagine what exciting.
So you were with him at that time?
Yes. We were attacked, but he was talking. Even Europe, French history, because his history, he was explaining us what happened to Napoleon, something like that. You can listen to him all the time, but they were bombing. We were scared. I was scared, particularly. And then we went there for 2 weeks, bombing us. And
so you were staying at the residential
yes,
house of the president
yes,
during that time?
Yes, during that time. And sometimes we went to the TV to call for young people to demonstrate. So because of there were weapons everywhere, it was difficult for them to come out to do a demonstration. But some went to the residency to stand there everywhere, day and night, to support him.
Okay.
But despite of that, despite they come and bomb them, they kill some like chicken, like dogs. They kill them like that. You can see their body in the ground. We were there, and when you see how they bomb the residency, and you see that people get out from that residency still alive, I think it is business for God.
It's a miracle.
Yes, it is a miracle. Very, very miracle. You cannot imagine. Even today, when I think about it, I say, how can people come from this house still alive?
And if you were to just give us a brief description, how did you get to escape?
Oh, I was lucky, but I cannot say that I was lucky. We just go out the 10th April. Late in the night, in the evening, it was 10:30 like that. It was raining, and we get out because we got hungry there, and we went to eat some place close to the residency. And when we went there, the bomb was increasing, so we cannot come back to the residency. So we stayed there until the morning. And the morning, I saw it was 11, the April, the tragic day.
When they captured.
When I was looking in the sky, I saw at least 9 helicopters bombing the residency. 9, I counted 9 bombing everywhere. And you can see the fire from the residency, and the smoke, from the residency, from the compound. The car was burning, the roof was burning, everything was burning. You can see it was terrible. When I saw it, I just take my paddle like that. I take a paddle and I crossed the laguna. And
so you came with the ferry from Cote d'Ivoire to Ghana?
To Ghana, yeah. I take the laguna until there is a city in Cote d'Ivoire called Bonua, and then I take the road.
And how many of you were there?
Oh, how many? There were plenty in the residency, because you have some young people were there. You have the woman was there because they were cooking for the young youth. There were militaries, there were some ministers, some political leaders. So we were there.
And when you came from there to Ghana, how many of you made that trip?
Yeah, how many? We were on our para. We were only two, because it's a small para like that. You cannot take. But everybody came as he could.
Okay.
You see, some came by the sea, some came by the laguna, some came by Gbagbo. Even the mother of President Gbagbo is here. She came here in exile. She's here.
And where's she staying? So she's moved to Ghana as well. And you mentioned that she's 85 years old.
Yes, 85 or 87 years old. Yes, you can see her. She's very, very, very strong, physically speaking. And I don't know if she is aware of what happened. I don't know. But she's there. She's here. So here we cannot count the exiles, because we are thousands in Ghana here, and also in Liberia. We have thousands in Liberia. Some are in France, in US, everywhere in the world.
And some of your members of the Youth League are still based in Cote d'Ivoire?
Yes, my cabinet, especially my cabinet stayed there because they were less known, so they stayed there. So they're still fighting every day, but painful to be an opponent.
At a time like this, yeah.
Yes, not easy at all for them. So we try to encourage them to keep standing for the future.
Well, thank you so much. We'll end the first segment there, and we'll continue as time goes. Thank you.